Against Casey, and Orlando defense attorney says Jose Baez is making a tactical error by not having an attorney on his team qualified to try death penalty cases.
And new court papers, Jose Baez is trying to minimize this issue. West News' Bob Keeling joins us live. And Bob, his trial is still 5 months away. What's the harm in not having a death qualified lawyer on board?
Well, Jim, a local defense lawyer we talked to says it's a mistake for Baez not to have a death qualified attorney right now asking questions. But he tells us it's also possible Casey herself could give the okay for her team to go on without one. In the 1980s, Florida serial killer Ted Bundy acted as his own lawyer. He was convicted, sentenced to death, and executed. Now Florida has new rules on who can and cannot defend the accused in capital cases.
This rule of criminal procedure requiring a death penalty certification has not been around all that long. The reason that it was implemented, though, was because there were so many reversals because of ineffective assistance of counsel.
The Sixth Amendment gives someone a right to choose their own attorney. Hornsby says Casey Anthony could voluntarily waive that right and go with who she has.
Jose Baez could schedule a waiver hearing, and Casey Anthony just acknowledge on the record, just like she did when there was the conflict of interest about the financial issues.
In new court papers, Baez says he will announce a new death-qualified lawyer at a hearing in 3 weeks. Thursday, prosecutors filed a motion asking the judge to look into the matter. In his response, Baez said the whole issue could have been moot if anyone had bothered to ask. Hornsby says it's not that simple.
He's probably, rightly or wrongly so, missing some things that other attorneys would hone in on.
Because, Hornsby says, Baez has been conducting important depositions of key witnesses without a death-qualified attorney, someone trained to raise and expose issues that could be key at trial. And finally, Hornsby says Baez's failure to keep a death-qualified lawyer on his team at all times is a sign of inexperience and could well hurt Casey's defense. Jim?
Bob, thanks.